I'm avoiding off of wearing and Vine. Eyes open, mouth closed, potholes on the road. People living on that street corner heavy, but it's home. Kobe murals every other block. Pain don't stop, pay no mind. The real evil left unwatched. Sign plastered over Melrose Ave by that long line of where the hood's by. I can't help but get to feeling like the vibes don't match. I try to laugh, but it's muffled by the light white mask. And summertime, I've been losing hope. Fireflies in the winter while I'm sipping. Got me feeling like maybe it's just a game you play to stay alive. Maybe it's just a game we play to survive. Funny it takes a fade away for a while, so I'll stay a while.
Welcome and happy. Holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. The New York Knicks coming to this one following a loss, guys, to the Timberwolves. And that one drops for him. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
For three, Mitchell. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Ball from long range. Rebound by the Nuggets. With the step back. Over in the corner, Green. The drive by Mitchell. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Oldham.
Guys, I did catch up with the head coach of the Knicks. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now, this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
It's Barrett on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. Denver in the lead. Anunoby in the corner. Fader on the way. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal
Well, what you know is OG Anunoby has certainly seen a lot of the world. This young man, born in London, moved to Missouri as a young man, goes to Indiana University, and then gets drafted by Toronto. That's country to country, folks. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Ball. Into the lane. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper. Now, I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now Mitchell, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Anunoby in the corner. He can't get that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. Pass to Baker. Out to the wing. The drive by Siakam. Good work defensively by Jones. Denver leading by 3. Stolen by Ball. Driving to the basket. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Nuggets. From deep. The rebound by Baker. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The drive by Siakam. Fires the 3. And the Knicks miss again. And here are the Nuggets now. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
New York, no good that time either.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And he dunks it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Inside, and Jones sends it back. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. And the layup falls. Mitchell's got 6.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Back to Mitchell. It's tipped. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Ball, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And that does it for the first quarter.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. That's tipped. And they recover it. 4 on the shot clock. Going inside. Misses in close.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Primo. It's rebounded by New York. And we're about a minute into the second quarter play.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to fall. To the inside. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Porter.
Kevin Porter
And finished off by Porter. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Driving the lane. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be.
Kevin Porter Jr.
I mean, what more could you want? And after that ragged first quarter, they're hitting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Pass to Black. From downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The shot by Primo, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. And Porter, here we go. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
For 3.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
And he drives in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Black. Back to Porter. The train connects from 3-point range. 3. Porter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
At the line for the
And
Knicks.
you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Garuba's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Black. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
So they take the lead. Falls got his first points in this one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Portis. Hits it from 3-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The 3. Primo with the bucket. Primo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
2 minutes.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
3-pointer. Here's Fall. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Fall's got his second basket of the game. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, New York with the triple.
For 3.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
It's blocked.
Out of bounds.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
Here's Fall. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
There's Porter with the 3. On the wing, Porter. From outside the arc.
Kevin Porter
Knocks down the 3 ball. Porter's got 17 now.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And let's go take guys on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
taking 2 shots.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
Launches it. The shot, no good. And Denver the other way now.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Bradley. Boom, he jams it straight down. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Porter, here we go. Got a piece of it. Drives to the hoop. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Denver foul.
Clearly a foul.
That's his
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First one falls for
New York. Taking 2 shots.
both shots good from the stripe. And here's Mitchell from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. A 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Knicks. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Barrett with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ball surveying the defense. Kicks it out to Siakam. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Denver now. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Here's Ball. 15 points in the game. Fires from the line.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Barrett. Green with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Fans are gonna get a t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
New York ball.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Barrett. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution on the glass.
Right. He's aggressive. He's instinctive. He has added good weight. And the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Now Mitchell. Off target at the rim.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Siakam, right side. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Baker. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. They get it back. A shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Knicks trail by 4. And here's Barrett. Down low. A reverse. A shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 6. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Denver.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And here is Ball. 15 points in the game. Beyond the arc. And the 3 ball is good. 18 points for him.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
2 minutes remaining.
Ball with it.
2 minutes.
He's got 18. It's Barrett on the wing. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Mitchell outside. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray. Mitchell's got 15 points here in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Barrett. Guarded by Green. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Denver.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
For the Knicks.
The line for your Nuggets, number 34.
Knicks trail by 4. 36 seconds left to play in the third. They retain possession. Black in the post. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Portis. And they get it back. And at last they get one to fall.
Denver
Portis has got 5 now.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 9.
And so here's Denver. The lead is 2. Shoots the 3. A shot off that time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
This is the fourth.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Bradley. The shot missing. And New York will come the other way. To the middle. It's tipped. And there's the drive. And he jams it with authority.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow. A play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rim for the slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Takes it inside.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Count it. Good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Garuba. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Black. Six on the shot clock. There's a screen by Porter. From deep three-point range. And it's Denver with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Knicks trail by 4. Here he goes.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster swing.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. There's the drive. Back to Portis. Lets the three fly. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Black. And And he uses the glass on the layup.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Outside Bradley with the drive on deep from beyond the arc and then some. 28 points for him.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Porter, no luck. The Nuggets leading by 7. Bradley drives in. Out to Chris. There's the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
But to have his height and combine that with the fluid athleticism makes Chris a tough cover in the catch-and-shoot game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back."
Thank you, David.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Outside, Jones. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Takes it out to Siakam. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Ball with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Ball's got 21.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Oh, great job there, tracking down the long rebound, and the clock will continue to run. Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Siakam outside. Outside ball. This one for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Jones.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Siakam. Good. And best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Just a single game at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Knicks. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy can test shots without... You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. I did talk to New York's head coach. They will be facing a tough inside defender in Jaren Jackson Jr. Coach told me Jaren has a great sense of timing to disrupt inside shots. He can't depend on anything being a clean look at the basket. And that's the challenge that the big man presents. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's ball. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Driving the lane. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Wiseman.
James Wiseman.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
There's the triple. Siakam's shot is off. Minnesota with the ball. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first.
Not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Left side, Jackson. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's Ball penetrating. Here's Siakam. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Inside. Here's Wiseman. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Minnesota leading by 3. To the paint. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ball with the bucket. And here is Poole. To the middle. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. From the wing. In the corner, Barrett with it. And again, New York with the triple.
And well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Now, here's Poole, who is outside. Takes it inside. On the wing, Williams. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Wiseman. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Pass to Hayes. Some nice passing by New York here. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And the shot goes in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Ball. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here is Poole. After R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. Pass to Lewis. Driving to the basket.
Oh, that's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there.
Passivity is a no-no. You've got to attack.
Takes a step back. There's Ball with the 3. Poole with the steal. Here's Jackson. And it's denied. They recover it. Williams outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Good D by Siakam. To the wing right side. Back to Ball. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Baker. New York, no good that time either. Here's Poole. And it's Wiseman in the corner. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Big man needing to be effective from three-point range in today's NBA. Wiseman fits the bill. The D can't let him roam free out there.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Barrett. And nothing is falling for him right now. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 5. And we'll be back right after this.
Come on and get loud for your next City Dancer. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one.
City Dancer.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Knicks trail by 5. Paul with a wide-open look. Drains the wing trade. After a whistle, the offensive players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate
into the call for the Timberwolves.
Russell from long range. And they recover it. Here's Richmond. Another shot. Outside Russell. 3 on the clock. A 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Here's Collins. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. And they pick up 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. And it's Richmond finishing it off.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
There's Porter with the 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Garuba's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the league is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And there's the drive. A nice shot by Black. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
It's tipped. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Russell from long range. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line with 3 free throws.
First team foul.
So, free throws for Russell. Something we should be saying often for the next decade or more.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now, here's Collins. Stolen. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Here is Porter. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And that's Russell. I mean, has the length to disrupt and bother shots, even against bigger or more explosive athletes.
Here's Green. The shot misses. The Knicks go the other way with it. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Outside, Porter. Lock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Lock at 2. Black.
24 seconds.
Deflected by Green.
Minnesota ball.
Timberwolves leading by 3. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
The kick out to Porter. From downtown, it's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Rebound, Minnesota. It's Russell with the drive.
2 minutes.
And pushing it up. Here's New York.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game, to get that steal, to get it all started.
34.
Pass to Richmond. They kick it out to Green. Outside, Russell. Drives to the hoop. Here's Silva. Banked in off the glass.
That's from
Silva's got his second basket.
Russell.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell, already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
Porter, no luck.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And a wide open look for Porter. Drills the three-pointer. Porter's got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Russell, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Silva. They kick it out to Green. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Russell. Richmond outside. 5 on the clock. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Timberwolves substitution.
Porter with it. From past the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Timberwolves trail.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established a position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Barrett, wide open, he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Wiseman's got 9.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Ball, no good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Barrett. Clock at 4. There's Baker. Three-pointer. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And stolen by Siakam. Outside, Ball. A step-back shot here. Here's Baker. Good on the triple. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Barrett gets it to go.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 8. And Ball slams it in.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Stolen by Ball. Pass to Hayes. Back to Baker. Fires the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Poole. And he gets the bucket. Poole's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Down low. Here's Wiseman. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And 11 points for James Wiseman.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Poole. And he banks in the layup. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Siakam outside. Pass to Barrett. For Lewis. Misses off the left iron.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ball from long range. From beyond the arc and then some. 16 points for him.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And Ball with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Knicks.
64.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Pass to Baker. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Poole.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
17.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul. And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the Knicks with possession here. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
New York ball.
Stolen by Jackson. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The kick out to Williams. .23 seconds left to play in the third.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
They get it back. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Jackson. He gets it up. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the New York Knicks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2.
Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Knicks leading by 8. Now Porter. Just 3 to shoot. The 3. And they'll get another chance.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
We know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Russell. And the shot goes down.
D'Angelo Russell.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
Here is Porter. Over Russell. Back to Porter. Some nice passing by New York here. Rebound by Williams. Timberwolves trail by 6. Russell with a wide open look.
D'Angelo
Buries
Russell.
it from 3-point range.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell, he's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from three, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
There's the drive, and finished off by Portis.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Left side, Portis. Over to the left wing. To Garuba, launches it, drills it from outside. Garuba's got 5 points now this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Black. Shoots the three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Garuba. Outside Portis. The second chance effort. Minnesota with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Picked his pocket. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Here's Black. Outside Porter. Fires it up. From deep three-point range. Collins grabs the miss. And the Timberwolves call timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here. It shows with their turnover numbers.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Pass the ball. Three-pointer. New York with a new 14. From deep. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. There's Williams with the three. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one. Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
For three, Barrett buries the long-range jumper. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Lewis attacking. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Ball. For the three. Barrett, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Wiseman. It's good.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
It's Barrett on the wing. Ball from long range. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And the lack of of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Hayes throws it down.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angle. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Next foul. Foul Siakam. That's his second personal. Second team foul.
It's the first that brings them within 8.
Scotty Lewis at the line. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Ball, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Wiseman. Good D by Siakam. And here are the Knicks now. Here's Hayes. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Baker. And again, New York with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Got a piece of it. Williams for 3. The shot, no good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability.
You talking big smoke, but that be baby. Talk is cheap and broke, so back up.
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping the shit. Little girl, she been playing on both sides. I don't know how she came. Talk to be playing in the back of her mind. So you can tell me don't fuck, could be saying they don't know. But I'm on all the playlist. 5 to the bench because of the toe. Girl, you know I've been on bad luck. She been giving me bad luck, so I get it and go. She wanna back up, keep getting that cash up and get back on the road. Whipping a Benz truck, me and Shawty feel clicked up, but they say she up. Talking my business, now she popping up. She be taking up. I had a roommate who made me think I'm a clothesline my mind, thinking that he owned it. He be on soft, coming grilling to think that it's off rip. Now I'm in the mosh pit with the and we all going to get it, You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping and swinging.
This is second nature.